something, and I'm still hoping. 'Cause I wanna be in, not out, wanna make this all count. Yes, I wanna go crazy now, gonna make this all count. Feeling like a rock star, 'cause tonight I'm getting out of line and it's alright. Feeling like feeling like just as cool as John Wayne in his movies. Feeling like I'm James Dean and I know it. Feeling like feeling like a rock star. Feeling like a rock star. Feeling like a rock star. Feeling like a rock star.
But it's not that easy. You're complicating things for me. No, it's not that easy. Maybe just a little time can heal me, but it doesn't feel the way. What are you doing to me? Why'd you break my heart? Left me in the dark, dark. Why'd you have to go? I don't wanna feel this way. Though I'm broken, I'm still hoping I could be with you. I'm still breathing, it's not easy. I'm just a fool for you. I'm just that stupid. Thought that we were meant to be. Yeah, I'm just that stupid. Maybe just a little time can make you change your mind about us. I thought that we were meant to be. Why'd you break my heart?
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Tuesday Night Studio Sessions. My name is Sean. I'll be your host. Hope you all are having a wonderful Tuesday. I still can't breathe very well, so I'm going to sound like Elmer Fudd, and we might bounce a little bit so I can blow my nose halfway through the show. But other than that, we got some pretty cool things to talk about. We got some videos from Nacho Rolling. We got some videos from Steven Drones. We've got some videos from a guy in China that did a full review of the Mavic 3. So we're going to watch some of that. We're going to mute the audio just because he's speaking in Chinese the whole time, or Japanese, and I can't understand a thing he says. So I'll just commentate as it's playing in the background. We might fast forward through some bits. We'll just have some fun. It's live, so who knows what's going to happen, right? We've got some updated merch in the store. With my new logo. As you can see, I got a new logo up there, so that's pretty exciting. Yeah, we're gonna look at some leaked photos that are, at this point, they're not even like mock-ups or fake. Like, these are legit photos of the drone that's gonna come out in 2 days. So yeah, this is our last chance to think about what the drone could be before it becomes reality in 2 days. Let me know in the comments below whether you're planning on getting the Mavic 3, whether you thought the Mavic 2 was a good upgrade over the Mavic Pro, and yeah, pretty excited about this launch. I don't know how soon I will get one, or if I will get one. I'll have to see a lot of really amazing footage from it. Because I already have a drone that could shoot in 6K with a 1-inch sensor, so if this drone has a larger sensor than that, then it might be a contender. If it doesn't, then in my opinion, I already have a drone that does what this drone could do. It has 2 cameras on it, so the zoom capability might actually be an optical zoom, and it might be a legitimate zoom. So that's kind of cool. And there's sensors all over the pictures. So there's a good chance that this thing will be able to avoid just about anything while it's turned on. If it's not turned on and it's sitting in the driveway while you drive your truck over it, there's nothing we can do about that. So yeah, that's what we're going to talk about. Let me know in the comments how you guys are doing. The guys in the chat are planning on visiting me in Nashville at some point with their RVs, so that sounds like fun. We might have a Shawnite Studios meetup at the at Cedars 11 or something. That might be kind of fun. But yeah, how's everybody doing this week? Halloween is over. And I always say that when Halloween is past, the rest of the year is just gone. November and December are going to go by so fast. And it's going to be New Year's before you know it. We're going to have Christmas festivities. We're going to have Thanksgiving festivities. We're going to have parades. We're going to have all kinds of stuff that are just going to take up this month. Every weekend there's probably going to be a party to go to or something. So anyway, we'll see what happens. I was trying to think if there's anything else that I want to talk about. I have not forgotten about the stickers, guys. Steven Drones sent me his address, so I still need Brent and Nacho's current address. But I will definitely contact you after the show. Actually, I might contact you right now while we're on live stream, just so I can make sure I do it, because I have slacked off. That's why I need a secretary, y'all. I need somebody to keep me honest. Blah, blah, blah. Talk amongst yourselves. All right. Messages have been sent via Facebook Messenger. So, Nacho and Brent, I have officially asked for your address. I feel so bad. This last week was nuts. It really was. There's a lot of personal stuff going on. So, anyway, I apologize. I really dropped the ball on sending you guys stickers. Luckily, I think every one of you already have stickers, so that's good. But all right, Brent sent me his address. Oh, and then I got a spam text. I tell you what, those spammers, the people that send you SMS messages that try to get you to click on links, are getting really good. Some of them are stupid. The one of them was like, your phone is getting too many scam messages. Click here to immediately eradicate, or something like that. That one was stupid. I don't think anybody's going to fall for that. Like, I'm scamming you, you're getting too many scams. But some of them are like a message from AT&T to check my current bill. Or one will be like, what was another one that I thought was really, really good? Like, some of them are from Apple, and some of them are from Amazon. So they're picking like big companies that they think the majority of people at least have some kind of service with them. And so anyway, we have been getting scammed out the yin yang, and I'm getting tired of it. But we started a little late tonight, so I want to go ahead and get into the show. It's almost 7 o'clock. So at 7 o'clock, we're going to show videos from Nacho Rolling and Steven Drones, and we're going to commentate them. The videos from Nacho Rolling, I believe 2 of them are from his dash cam, and then one is just this beautiful mountainscape. I think it's Waha, Montana. So we're going to play those videos. It looks like we got Steve and Brent in the house. Nobody else has showed up. So it's cool. It's really funny. Like, I'll get like 2 or 3 people here and there sprinkled along the live stream. And then when I go back the next morning, like 30 people have watched it. So I know a lot of you are watching overseas or different time zones and catching me on the rebound, which is okay. That's great. I thank you for you watching the videos. Julio's in the house. What's up? So I really appreciate you guys watching after the fact, even though it's not live. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch me talk about, just ramble about things, which is pretty cool. So yeah, 7 o'clock on the dot. So we are going to play some videos from Nacho Rolling now. So this is a video from his dash cam. This looks like the same location that we're about to see in the drone video, but I believe this is Waha, Montana. Just a beautiful, beautiful trees. I love the palm trees. And then we got a tunnel. We're about to go through a tunnel, which is pretty awesome. People have gone in there and spray painted the inside of the tunnel. I don't know if this is a one-way street or if this is a two-way street, but it doesn't look like 2 cars could fit in there. And then we're going to come back out. So it looks like a one-lane road that has turned into a gravel road. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if I'd want to slip off that mountain, but I thought that was a really cool video. He's been doing a lot of traveling and taking videos with his dash cam. This one's titled Oops. And this is where a guy almost pulls out in front of him but doesn't. So I thought that was kind of a funny little short that I'd show you guys. And then this is the bunny shot. This looks like it's on the same road that we just saw with his dash cam. Beautiful, beautiful valley. I love how the trees are evergreen trees, but the ground has a bunch of bushes that have died because of the fall. Like the bushes have changed colors, but the trees haven't because they're evergreen. And that's just a really cool take. And this is him kind of off-roading, it looks like. There's little Nicky. That dog has seen more than most dogs, I'll tell you that. Just beautiful, beautiful landscape. I would love to take my drone out there. I would love to just take all my drones and spend an entire day just flying around that area. Looks like he's on Tomatoey Creek Road. So yeah, that was Nacho Rolling. I see Julio asked me, last time I didn't get a chance to ask you about your Inspire 1. I have not flown my Inspire 1 that much. I got it really to carry things, carry other cameras. I am planning on doing a stabilization test with it for the new GoPro Hero 10. And I'm planning on doing some 360 video from it. They're doing some construction behind my house, so I thought about pulling it up and getting kind of a bird's eye 360 view of all of the destruction that they're doing to the woods behind my house. Or it's not really behind my house anymore, it's kind of beside the new development that they just built. So I'm planning on doing that. And excuse me for 1 second. Okay. So that's my update on my Inspire. I don't know. I really like the Inspire for carrying things. And I thought about putting... I have two Insta360 1Rs. And I thought about doing a kind of a front-back scenario. So put one in the front of the drone, put one in the back of the drone, and do a flight, and then try to merge the two 360 videos to make a complete set. But still thinking about that. I think a great place to do it would be on the landing gear. As I lift the landing gear up, I could put an Insta360 1R on each side. And make it so that I have a left hemisphere and a right hemisphere when the landing gear is fully up. I think that would work out really, really well. But who knows? I don't know what I'm going to do yet. But that's the plan. The flight time that I get out of the Inspire is about 8 to 10 minutes. So it doesn't fly very long, but it flies super fast. So I can fly it up, get it into a position that I really, really want it, and then go from there. So I think that's a good way of doing it. Something else that I also thought about doing is putting one of my 360 cameras on top of the drone and then hang the other 360 camera underneath, and then masking out the sky, like masking out the drone. So anyway, those are just things I'm playing with. Who knows if it'll actually happen. The weather is getting a little crazy, so not sure how the Inspire handles cold weather. I know some of my other drones, the LiPo batteries don't do very well in the cold weather. And since the Inspire is a really dated drone, I just haven't done much research on how to fly that in colder weather. I mean, I'm sure it can handle like 40 degrees or something like that, but anyway, that's a really heavy object that I don't want falling out of the sky. So that is my update on my Inspire. Julio, thank you so much for showing up to the live stream. It's always good to see your hat on your avatar. I think that hat is awesome. Okay, so now we've got video from Steven Drones. Is this week 19 or week 18? I forgot. I think it's 19. But this is the video from Steven Drones. This is the Amazon build. It looks like a wet, muddy day. I feel like we saw the parking lot last week, and we saw this this mesh, this tarped mesh. Looks like there's a manhole, so they've got plumbing done in the ground. We've got a parking lot with a big sinkhole in the middle of it. That's not good. Oh, maybe that's where the water's supposed to go, and they have a dust cover over it. That's what it is. We've got places for the lights. Looks like they're going to put a little bit of landscaping here and there. A tiny little, maybe a little tree, little happy tree. And last time we showed, last week, Steven Drones said they were doing more of the parking lot. So maybe that parking lot back there is what we saw last week, and then this parking lot up front is the newer one. Okay, Steven Drones said this is week 17, so I was way off. I mean, not way, but there's those boxes. Those are interesting to me. I still don't understand that. But I love how leaves have fallen off the trees. We've got some leaves that are still on the trees. They've got color on them. We've got some evergreen trees. Then we got the mountains in the background. We got movement with the cars. It's really cool. That's looking good, Steve. I can't wait till they start building structures. I love the dirt mounds from high up, and you can see the shadow of the cloud up there. I think that's really cool. Steven Drones always ends his videos with pictures that he took, so very cool. So that was week 17 of the Amazon build in Steven Drones' local town. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to blow my nose really, really good, y'all. So I'm going to put the screen up, and I'll be right back. And this is a really old screen. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that, y'all. Let me know if you can hear me, because last week I left my screen on mute when I went to my be right back screen. So make sure I don't have any boogies. Kind of good. Just pick my nose on live television. So yeah. So those were our viewer videos of the week. Very thankful for Steven Drones and Nacho for sending those in to me. If you would like to put a video on Sean Hyde Studios on the live stream, I have a little thing right there. So if you put the video up on YouTube and then send me a link to it and give me permission to put it on my show, then I will put it on my live stream. YouTube does a thing where they'll search the videos and they'll find, it's funny, like I got a copyright claim on YouTube saying that Nacho used my video, which I really used his video. But as long as there's an agreement between me and you that I can show that video, if a copyright claim shows up in your YouTube account, you could just dismiss it and say that, Sean had permission. I never want to steal anybody's videos, but I am going to show a video tonight that is not mine. I'm going to try to give credit where credit's due, but it's a leaked video from some guy in Asia, so who knows what's going to happen. So Julio says, am I using DJI Fly version 1.4.12? I don't know. Let's check. I'm not sure how to find that out without hooking a drone up. It does say that I have new... It's the only update that it has on it. Says there's new Air 2S firmware available. So I haven't downloaded that yet. So, but it doesn't say that I need to update the app. So I'm pretty sure I have the latest. Actually, I could check the App Store maybe. Very superstitious writings on the wall. Well, the App Store is not loading up very fast. So, I'm not sure, Julio, exactly what version I'm running. But I'm running the latest. Oh, that's what that is. So that is that little banner. We're going to kill that now. Don't you love it when people just tell you what they're about to do? Like, I'm going to click on this button. All right. So the first thing I want to do, I think I'm going to run through the pictures. These are pictures that I found in my search. I wanted to get legitimate pictures, not like made up photos, and I really think these are very legit. There's one that I don't understand that's like, well, we'll get to them. Okay, so this is the first image that I have. You can see, I don't know if you'll be able to see my mouse or not. Nope, you won't be able to see my mouse. So right off the bat, here's a good view of the camera. The camera is... They've had multiple cameras on their drones before, like the Enterprise editions. But this is, to me, this is what the DJI Mavic 2 should have been. Okay? The Mavic 2, they came out with a zoom version, and they came out with a Pro version. The Pro version had a 1-inch sensor on it, and the zoom version had the old camera, like the original camera on Mavic Pro, with zoom capabilities. Okay? So that is okay. I'll make sure this is going to work. And so from these leaks and from a lot of confirmed sources, and even one of the pictures that DJI put out as a poster, one was a wide angle view and one was a zoomed in view. So that is kind of what's happening here. It's a larger camera, and there might be a lot going in there. By the looks of it, it looks like the size of the camera on the Unique Typhoon H Plus. Just a really big, like, box with a bunch of stuff in it. So it'll be interesting to see. Not sure why they did the angle thing. Other than the zoom lens is probably smaller than the wide angle lens. You don't have to have a big of shroud around a zoom lens because you're zoomed in, whereas a wide angle lens needs to kind of fan out a little bit, so that might be why they did that. This is the picture that I don't understand. I think the lighting might just be messed up. This version of it looks black, but I think it's just a dark version, and I really wish I could see what's on that box, but I can't see what's on the box. But either the body is bigger than the Mavic 2, or the legs are just thinner. It might be an optical illusion, but those legs look really, really thin to me, so they might be more of like Inspire, like carbon fiber or some kind of really strong material. And then you can see on the back of the drone there's the sensors, and it looks like they've done kind of what they did with the Air 2S, where the sensors can look forward from that position. This is the Fly More combo. That's what the bag looks like. It kind of looks like a soft material, almost like a denim, as opposed to the shiny leather pleather that they've been in the past. And then to the right of that we have the drone, and then next to that it looks like we have like a holster, or some sort of container, like wrap, that goes around the entire drone to keep everything together. I know putting my drone in my bag, those little floppy propellers all the time are flopping around all the time. And I see all over Thingiverse where people have 3D printed solutions to hold the propellers down. So DJI might have finally made a way to hold those propellers down and keep everything tidy. I do know on my Spark, the lens protector, like the gimbal protector, always falls off. So this might be something that just kind of holds everything in place while you're putting it in the bag. Then underneath that, it's got 2 batteries. It looks like 2 additional batteries. It's got a controller that's a lot like the Air 2S. It's got extra knobs. And then it's got the charging cables that we've seen on all the DJI drones. Then underneath that, it comes with ND filters, which are pretty awesome. And they look like they've got like different coatings on them. They're different colors. So it'll be interesting to see what those are like. I have a feeling those are going to be like the DJI Action 2 magnetic snap-on filters. Then we've got a 3 battery charger. We've got the power puck, and then we've got a bunch of blades. Here's just another view of that. This camera might not have a lens protector, like a gimbal protector. That strap-on thing might be the actual gimbal protector, which is kind of interesting to me. And in this view, we've got two packs of ND filters. So I'm not sure how correct that is, because it's different than the other one. But who knows? This is a top view of the drone. Again, those legs are really, really thin. And the body is sleeker. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the way the wind goes, the wind is going to hit the sides of that drone and then come in right into those airfoils to cool down the battery and the internals and everything that's going on. And I don't know if you can tell from this angle, but the battery does not clip onto the top now. It goes into the back, a lot like the minis did. And it's an interesting color choice where they've got like the black on the back and then the black on the front and then the rest is gray. I like it, but it's just interesting. This is what it looks like in flight. So it looks like the regular, all the Mavics that we've seen before, it just has tiny little legs. Here's a close-up of the camera and the gimbal. It's got those shark eyes on the front, and then it's got sensors on the top, in the back, and pointing towards the back. These are the sensors on the bottom of the drone. We've got the LiDAR, then we've got the LED lights, then we've got two big sensors. So here's the sensors on the back that I was talking about. And here's a good view of the battery, how the battery can go in the back door. Sorry, I hit this is Julio's giving me a tip on if I have a problem when I go a long distance. Had to did a tip fix, so that's good to know. So over here we've got the battery. You can see the battery goes straight into the bottom of the drone. I think it's really sleek looking. I really like kind of the radiator and like all of the different temperature controls. And this is a close-up of the kind of snap-on ND filters. And this is their marketing material. Imaging above everything. So this is the announcement poster for tomorrow. And I'm surprised in this image that the top window isn't zoomed in. I think that would have been an interesting thing. The other thing that I really, really wonder about the Mavic 3 is if you could record zoomed in and wide angle at the same time. If you can do that, then I think it's going to be brilliant. If you can't, then you might as well have a couple drones. So Steven Jones says, I never use any sensors on my unique Typhoon H+. So here's another shot of it in flight. It doesn't look much different than the rest of them. Like they just haven't changed much, which is okay. They don't have to. It works great. So that is that. Next thing I want to bring up is this website. I'm going to go ahead and take some of these things off of my screen so I don't get all combuzzled. Alright, so the next thing I want to do is I want to share kind of this. This is from dronedj.com. More Possum sent me a really funny picture, and it's the same picture that I just showed you of the DJI poster, but it's got a guy with just money falling out of his back pocket, so it's pretty funny. This website showed up in dark mode, so I think it was supposed to be not in dark mode, so their website can't handle dark very well. But we're going to look at this. This is from dronedj.com. There's the link up there in the chat. So if you want to go give them credit, go to their website, click on some ads. We are actually giving them credit right now by looking at their ads that are on their site. So these are the leaks that have been leaked about the specs. I wanted to run over this real quick. Woo! All right. Allergies are among us. So I want to just look at some of the specs. And there's they've taken these specs right out of the owner's manual. So right here, DJI Mavic 3 will be equipped with the omnidirectional obstacle avoidance system, an infrared detection system, a fully stabilized 3-axis gimbal with a telephoto and wide-angle lens camera that would be able to capture 5.2K video and 20 megapixel stills weighing 920 grams. The drone will have a maximum flight time of 46 minutes. So 46 minutes is legitimate. That's pretty good flight time. Primary camera is a micro four thirds sensor, similar to the Zenmuse X5. If it's a micro four thirds, then it definitely is a contender. The secondary camera is a 1/2-inch sensor, and it's expected to support 7 times optical zoom, which will give the drone the capability of 28 times hybrid zoom. I wouldn't do anything in hybrid zoom. That's kind of pointless, unless you're just a peeping Tom. But if you actually want to take a legitimate photo or a legitimate video, do only optical zoom. Okay? Once you go digital, it's just a mess. Steven Drone says, wait a month and there'll be another drone. I feel like this is the last thing they're going to announce this year. It will support hyperlapse, allowing the users to warp time, quick shots, complicated aerial route for professional quality shots. Active track technology will allow the Mavic to automatically follow subjects. So all the same stuff that we've seen before. The drone's already been spotted in the wild. So these are pictures of the user manual. So it's got yeah, we don't need to go over this. You guys will see that in 2 days. What all is there? Let's go over the specs. The problem is this manual is all the metric system, so I'm not going to understand a lot of this. But 46-minute flight time. Working temperature is 14 degrees to 104 degrees Fahrenheit. So, wow, 14 degrees is pretty cold. 104 degrees might be a problem for those of you like Dad Random that's out in the desert. He's always complaining about how stuff's overheating for him. So there's that. Transmissions 2.4 gigahertz, 5.8 gigahertz. The camera, the sensor has a CMOS half-inch and a 4/3. Field of view is 15 degrees equivalent. Oh, the wide angle is 84 degrees. That's not very wide, though. 84 degrees. There's the ISO, the shutter. So these pictures of the remote control are different than what we've seen on the photos that we saw. So this looks like a new smart controller. It does not look like the controller that we just saw. So not quite sure which one will be correct, or if there'll be two options. So it looks like there'll be three options. The basic version is going to start at $1,600. But we'll see if that's for real or not. There's the basic, then there's the Fly More combo, and then there's the Cine Premium combo. I'm not sure what the Cine Premium combo is, but it might have the ability to put a hard drive in the drone, much like the Inspire does. Oh, here we go. RC Pro. Oh, so it has the RC Pro. So it's probably the air controller. Or, I mean, the smart controller. 3 batteries. Low noise propellers. Let's see what the City comes with. It comes with a smart controller, a storage cover, Type-C cable. Let's see. It's got a light speed data cable that none of the other ones have. It comes with 3 ND filters, so it comes with extra ND filters. Yeah, I don't see any difference, really, in the drone itself. Yep, simple. Alright, so that's what I wanted to show you there. I just wanted to give you kind of a rundown of what the specs were going to be, and then we're going to watch a video from some guy that's been leaked all over the internet. So the video's been taken down, but we're going to show it here. And I might get a cease and desist. We'll see. I don't think DJI really cares about me. So, yeah. So this is him holding the Mavic 3, talking to his daughter or girlfriend or something. That's it flying. It's got the Hasselblad camera. Oh, that's what I didn't mention. The camera is a Hasselblad. That's what that H logo is. And this is him talking about it. She's giving the thumbs up on her awesome motorcycle. He's talking about going around and around. They're probably talking about active tracking right now because she's on a motorcycle. But let's see if we can get ahead to something good. Okay, so this is him with his phone on the controller. It looks like he has the regular controller. That's what it looks like flying. Looks pretty stable. He's using a really old, like, really old camera. The through the lens camera. It's got a really cool truck too. But this is the drone, so you can see the size. I mean, it looks like the same size as the Mavic 2. This is him flying. Looks like he's flying sideways. So it looks like it's keeping up pretty well. Let's go back there. Was he showing the zoom capabilities there? Okay, so here we go. So I want you to look at this video when it comes up. This is the wide angle view, and I'm assuming he's flying from the exact same spot to zoom in there. And I'm assuming as well that this is the optical zoom, and then this shot is the hybrid zoom. That's what I'm assuming, but I'm not sure. But the fact that he did those three clips in succession, that he's doing the same shot with the 3 different angles, and that's kind of the whole point of this camera. It's got a wide angle, it's got a telephoto. This is him doing a really cool walkthrough shot. I'm just kidding. I mean, the footage from this drone looks good. I don't know if this is the drone or if this is from a motorcycle, but all of this looks like drone footage to me. And it seems to be doing really, really well. I'm not sure how those sensors are not going crazy in the forest, but we'll see what happens. So he is taking his drone off from a metal roof, so not sure if that's going to screw up the compass or not. I think this is a really, really cool shot. It kind of looks like he's tracking that building, going around it. It'll be interesting to see what waypoints look like. I would love for them to improve their waypoints. I think this is a beautiful shot. So that's what it looks like all folded up. He's got a different bag, so not sure we're going to see what the bag looks like in this video. But it looks pretty decent. This looks like he's about to talk about the ND filters. Well, I don't know how he did the ND filter on the fly like that. So here's the ND filters. That's kind of what they look like. So we'll see if they snap on or not. I don't know if he's going to show that or not. But this is him walking with his drone. It's really funny commentating someone else's YouTube video. I'm sure people just make fun of me all the time too. I think this video looks great. Whoever made this video, I think it looks wonderful. But he definitely got the date wrong on when he could release it. And maybe the date was different in the country that he's in. Maybe it's already released somewhere. But I think Eat More Possum is correct. He will probably never get a review unit again. Or he works at DJI and he did this review on purpose. DJI also likes to leak. They want to create the entire buzz like the week before. So, I mean, like Peter McKinnon, he got a review unit from DJI of the DJI Action 2. Someone took a picture of his video. You know, I seriously doubt DJI would not send him. I don't know what I just said, but I don't think that's going to keep DJI from sending Peter McKinnon stuff. This is the battery. So you can see the battery hole in the back of the drone. So the battery slides in, so there's no way that the battery could fall out of the drone, like fall off the bottom of the drone, or you can't accidentally, like, on the Mavics, when you hold the drone, you hold it from the sides, you put it down, and you flip it around. It's real easy to hit those buttons and kind of release the battery. So I think that's really cool. Here's a close-up of the controller. The controller looks just like the Air 2S. I don't think there's much difference there. Here's him talking about the batteries again. He's probably talking about the charger and how you can charge 3 batteries at the same time. He's got a lot of gear back there, so who knows? I really don't think that that's the DJI bag. But the battery snaps into the charger just like that. So it's a cool shot. I like it. I really like his SUV, and I like that rack on top. Now we're in a different shot where he's sitting on the stairs, and we're flying, and then we stopped. I think that's a really awesome shot. I love how he's following the boats, and this might be tracking the boats. There's a little hyperlapse thing going on there. Maybe it wasn't a hyperlapse. Maybe it was just a speed ramp. I think the zoomed in shots look like crap. To be honest. But this might just be his video. So Julio says the battery is the same as the Autel Evo 2. Yep. Battery time is pretty good. That's why I say, like, you know, if the footage is not much more than the Evo 2, like, I already have that drone. Now this shot is horrible. I don't know. This might be him zoomed in trying to follow the motorcycle, but this is a horrible shot. So I don't know if he is talking about how he's trying to follow her by hand and it's not doing a very good job, or maybe this is the tracking, and if it's tracking, it's doing a bad job. I mean, it's keeping her in the shot, but she's going back and forth in the shot. So this is him crashing it. So that's not a good thing. But it's probably like a bird flew in front of the sensor or something like that. Yeah, I agree with you, Ebor Possum. So Steven Drones, the H Plus has 4 times and 8 times zoom, but I think those are, I don't think those are optical zoom. They could be. That's been a long time since I've looked at those specs. So I don't know if we're going to get much more out of this. There's it flying with the sensors, more shots of it close up. So these are like his final thoughts on the video, I think, and those are usually like things you realized while you were playing with the drone. So he's talking about probably like what he likes and what he dislikes, and since he didn't really show the tracking capabilities, that might have been where he saw tracking where it couldn't keep up. But that motorcycle might have been going like 80 miles an hour, and he might have been talking about how fast the drone could go. So it tracked his car pretty well, I think, if it was tracking at the very beginning when he was driving really slow. So he might have been zoomed in and tracking at the same time an object that was going 80 miles an hour. So all that considered, maybe it did do fairly decent job, because that's a really, really tough scenario. So that is that video. So Steven Drone said 8 times doesn't look that good, but 4 times looks okay. So I really think the Unique Typhoon H has a digital zoom. I don't know that it has an optical zoom on it, but with a 1-inch sensor, the 4 times might not look that bad. Julio says bad video. Yeah. So yeah. Well, that's all I wanted to talk about tonight. Is there anything, you guys have any questions for me, or do we want to call it a night? I feel like it's time for me to blow my nose again, because it's filling up in there. I shouldn't have taken my medicine right before the show. I was planning on taking it about an hour before and blowing my nose out, but that didn't happen. I can show you my new merch. Pretty excited about it. So, if you go to SeanHydeStudios.com, as you can see, I got the new logo up there. And I've changed the fonts on the website to match my new branding. But it's pretty much the same website. If you go here to t-shirts, this is my online store where you can get merchandise. As you saw, there was a banner up here. If you click on those banners, then I get like half a cent, but it adds up over time to kind of help the channel out. But this is the Fat Guy t-shirt. This is kind of my new design, what it looks like on a white t-shirt. I've got a couple different colors, if white is not your thing. It's not available in all sizes and all colors. It looks like 4X and 5X are not available in the Heather Ice Blue. But I think the Heather Ice Blue is a nice color. And then we've got a nice hoodie. Hoodie just comes in white. But it's a nice hoodie. We've got a little bag. This is kind of like a hoodie bag, but I think it looks pretty neat. This is what it looks like on a person, so that's cool. You could represent. We got the trucker hat is back. We've got it in black and we've got it in red. I think the trucker hat looks cool. It is a taller hat, so if you're not used to wearing tall hats, this might not be the hat for you. Oh, Fox Fader's here. What's up, Fox? So there's that. But the reason I'm changing my merch store is I changed the logo. I updated it a little bit, gave it a little bit more class, made it a little bit more unique. And then we have this style that's just my long word mark. This is kind of what my logo looks like. That's like what it looks like on the website. So we've got bags. We've got this snapback hat with my logo on it. So there's that. And I'm planning on doing, and I'm not sure why that picture doesn't show up. That first picture's didn't come in right. So we got to fix that. But we got bags. And we had mugs. I don't know why my mugs didn't show up. Let's go to accessories. We've got Sean Hyde Studio stickers. So if you want to buy one, there's a clear version that's glossy. There's a white glossy. and there's a white regular sticker. So if you want a sticker immediately, you can buy one of those. Christmas, if you want your kids to represent Shawneid Studios, we got a dog. And that dog can hunt. I'm just kidding. We've got the Shawneid Studios logo with the cinch sack. So that's pretty cool. I think this is really cool. It's a $20 duffel bag with my logo on it. I think that's pretty neat. And the backpack. There's a backpack with Shawneid Studios. And then they added these. They're like organic cadet hats. Kind of like an army hat. I'm not sure if the logo is going to be bent around it or if it's going to be straight like that. But so that hat might be pretty cool. I'm not sure. I wish I could see a sample of it because I would rather the logo bend around it, but who knows. All right. So that's my merch. I'm also going to be doing, just like the Shawneid Studios icon that's on the white shirt, I'm going to be doing the same thing on like the dark blue stuff. Julio said it'll match his hat. Yeah, they've got a bucket hat. That's pretty cool. But Steven Drones, I know you keep asking for a mouse pad. They do not have a mouse pad option on Spreadshirt. So, but I could probably figure out how to get a mouse pad, maybe on a Spreadshirt or something like that. Is that what I just said? Spreadshirt? I don't remember what my store is on now. But yeah. So that's all we got. Fox Fader, thanks for showing up. Julio, thanks for showing up. Steven Drones, Eat More Possum. We had a wonderful night. I really appreciate you guys watching my live stream and listening to me talk. And I hope to catch you guys on the next video. Plans for the rest of the year is I'm going to start doing a lot of pushes for Amazon items. They're all items that I've reviewed in the past anyway, but I spend a lot of my money on Amazon getting really cool gear and tech. So I want to show that off to you guys and try to make some money for the channel in the next couple months. Funds are getting a little thin. So, yeah. Please like, subscribe to my channel. Click on the bell for notifications so you can get notified whenever I put out more videos, more live streams on technology, drones, tips, tutorials. Have a wonderful night.